Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Test. A ver, habla. Di tu nombre.
Soy Mirna Juarez, Shuyolo, Fireheart.
Okay, sound good? Sound good.
Do I have to lean in or is it just like this is good?
Perfecto.
Okay. Good.
Okay, welcome everyone to tvosj.org. This is your community radio station right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you in a big way. Today in Sabor Latino, I have a guest that arrived, Mirna Juarez. I want to know everything about her. I want to know her background. I want to know where she studied. I want to know, just a little historia de su familia, de donde vino, en inglés, español, spanglish, como quiera. Welcome. Mirna, welcome to your community radio station right here off the Miracle Mile, Sabor Latino. ¿Cómo estás?
Thank you.
Tell me the meaning of your name, girl, because I'm curious.
Shuyolo. Pues I was blessed with this name from my maestro, Chuyo Celot Ortiz. Descansa en paz. Nicanca. So Chuyo Celot Ortiz is, I say is because he's very present in spirit, very much still present in our culture. Ruby Chacon made a very beautiful art piece that is actually public art in Sacramento on the light rail with Chuy's image. And I was actually wearing a necklace with a turquoise heart. And he said, "That's your name, Turquoise Heart." And so turquoise and fire share the same start to their name. Shu and Yolot is heart. So Shuyolot is my name in Nahuatl.
Shuyolot.
Sí.
Qué bonito.
Gracias.
Qué bonito. I love that. ¿Y Mirna también quiere decir lo mismo?
Pues no.
Mirna, ese es algo original. Yo nunca he encontrado una persona con ese nombre.
Sí, tengo tocayas.
¿Tienes tocayas? Pues, I was
Saludos
going to say,
a
that's
mi
very
tocaya.
original, girl. Mirna. Never met a Mirna until today.
There's some Filipina tocayas, there's some Mexicana tocayas, pero muy poquitas, somos poquitas.
¿Y es nombre mexicano?
Es de origen de español, creo. Pero...
¿Española?
Yeah, española.
Por eso estás bien blanquita, mujer.
Sí.
Y tienes unas facturas very beautiful. Cuando te miré, tu piel es muy blanca. Yo, bueno, pues al lado de mi padre, que viene de México, de Zaguayo, una área muy bonita en La Palma, Michoacán. Ahí es donde es mi mamá también. Mi mamá bien blanquita también, bien blanca. Pero mi padre siempre bien moreno, pues yo salía lo moreno de él. Y pues
así somos las familias mexicanas, de todos colores.
Todos colores, ¿verdad?
Como los frijoles.
Eso es lo bonito, como los frijolitos.
Sí, hay negros, hay blancos y hay pintos.
Hay pintos también. Los pintitos los conocí.
Así es mi familia.
De Anasazi Beans, allá en Colorado. Y los distintos también. De todos sabores, todos colores también. Y deliciosos los frijolitos.
Latino, de todo. Y así, más sabor.
Más sabor.
Sí.
Pues cuéntame un poquito de tu pasado, de dónde vienes,
pues,
qué estudiaste.
Mi raíz es de Durango, en un pueblito que se llama San José de la Boca.
Wow.
De allí es muchas generaciones. Hace poco le pregunté a mi mamá cuántas y contamos 7 generaciones.
Wow. 7 generations.
De San José de la Boca está en la Sierra Madre Occidental, and that's the same as the Rocky Mountains. And so the Rocky Mountains ends in Mexico, and it's la boca de la sierra in San José de la Boca. So it's like the last little town where the big mountain ends, and right
where
by
it
the
begins.
river, where it begins.
Where it ends and where it begins. That's beautiful.
It's
That's
a
poetry,
beautiful,
girl.
beautiful
That is
place.
poetry.
Oh, it is. It's a very beautiful
Qué
place.
chulada. Y tienes, now, what age did you come here? Because I'm wondering, how long were you living in that area before you actually came to
in
the
utero.
U.S.?
I'm an anchor baby.
¿Cómo que anchor baby?
No, pues, yo me vine en un tren, but in my mommy's belly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my parents met in LA.
Okay, en Los Ángeles.
En Los Ángeles. Mi papá, él era de Gómez Palacio, mi mamá de San José de la Boca, and they're both in Durango. And so they both immigrated to LA and met there. Had my sister Connie.
Okay.
My dad didn't really like United States to raise kids in. There was just, not enough Mexico around. And they tried living in DF. Had my sister Mónica, who is the Chilanga de la familia. Hola, Chelo, Moni. Hi. I love my
Saludos,
sister,
saludos. Y aquí
hermana.
de Stockton, California.
Y luego, pues, no la hacían. Ya con
Era muy
familia,
difícil.
era muy difícil lidiar con una familia y ganar suficiente. Y mi mamá era costurera
Okay.
y mi papá mecánico. Y se acostumbraron a poder ganar mucho más en los Estados Unidos, y ya con 2 niñas regresaron a los Estados Unidos y trabajaron en Los Ángeles. Nací yo y luego 5 years and 3 days later, mi hermanito Carlos. Hi, Chuck. And yeah, so we lived in LA, and a lot of family lives in LA. And I don't know if you know about Mexican families and how we can, like, really,
Multiply? What?
yeah, like,
And stay within the group?
yes.
Yes,
So
because-
in Bell Gardens, my grandparents owned a home there, and there are 8 surviving children, because my grandmother had 12 children.
Wow. That was my grandmother también, 12.
12.
Yes.
So 4 didn't make it, and there was, illness, and they struggled to the point of near starvation.
Oh,
So
goodness.
my grandfather was a miner and had to work seasonally, and sometimes didn't get paid until the season was over.
that's hard.
During those times, my mother was the second of 12 siblings.
Yes.
And so her and, my grandmother and all the younger siblings had to survive on very little.
That's hard.
So-
That is very difficult.
Agriculture is, we mentioned a little before starting, is so ingrained in our culture, where rain cycles become so much a part of, rain cycles, moon cycles become so much a part of our existence, because it's a part of our survival, and it's ingrained in our daily life,
Yes.
in our routine, in our lifestyle.
Yes.
And so my mom learned this from her grandmother, who was Raramuri Tarumara. And so, and yes, Mexicans are Native American, and America is a double wide continent, 2 continents. And so those Native American values are ingrained in all of our culture. So that is what we used to survive, all of these generations. And so that's the beauty in our culture, I think. And so that's how I'm able to practice this, and what you were able to come in and enjoy with us this weekend. My mom was there too.
She was there present?
She was.
That's beautiful.
She was the one that was reaching us water in the circle.
Oh, qué bonito.
Y saludos a mi mami,
Yes.
Leonora Vitia, que viene de San José de la Boca. Que,
Ay, y ahora, I always try to get my mom involved in as many activities as I can, but she's getting to the age now where she doesn't want to be amongst too many people because it gets her nervous. Tiene 85 años.
Oh, qué bendito sea Dios.
And she runs circles around me, that woman. Híjola, I can't keep up with her.
Qué bonito.
Pero le gusta mucho su jardín. Tiene rosas como no vas a creer. Tiene tanto creciendo. Pero esa es su vida ahorita. She loves gardening. Like I told you earlier, you give her a dead plant, she'll revive it. Somehow she'll revive it.
It's that connection to Mother Earth, you know?
It is. She's got the most awesome green thumbs ever.
Yeah, that's it. When we feed the mother, she feeds us.
Yes.
Our spirit.
El
you know?
espíritu.
Mhm. It's very healing. So you also mentioned you asked me where I study. And
Yes.
I study right
Yes.
now at Delta College,
Okay.
which recently got announced.
Okay.
Very high accolades. I don't want to misquote, but apparently ranked very high on the list of colleges. So California, #1 in California of colleges. So
Delta College?
Delta College.
I love that.
Yes. So
It's time. Yeah.
It's apparently a very frugal place to study, and I'm very proud of myself because I like to brag
Wonderful.
about getting a great deal. So I'm getting a great deal in my education, about to graduate. I am just 4 short courses away from
Oh.
2 associate degrees.
You go, girl.
So
Oh.
one in plant science and one
Okay.
in horticulture.
Yes.
And so I have discovered when I was an injured worker, because I did social work, and I was an injured worker, and I wasn't allowed to work. And so I don't know about you, but not having anything to do it can be very,
Devastating.
yes,
The word
that's
is
a
devastating.
good word.
Yes.
That's an accurate, yes. So what I did was, upon my child's request, I got into gardening. She
Wonderful.
wanted to grow strawberries and tomatoes.
Qué bien. Oh, favorites.
Asia
Favorites.
berries. If
Yes.
anyone out there's tried an Asia berry, they know. Nothing like what you get at the store.
No? What's the difference?
Boycott,
A ver.
Driscoll.
Boycott.
You have to throw that in there. No, but when you grow your own organic food,
Yes.
something changes. And my little girl was in kindergarten when she wanted to start growing food. And let me tell you, we grew our own greens. We grew our own vegetables. We grew our own beets, grilled beets. You
Those
know,
are the best.
Oh my God, they're so delicious.
I love beets.
And
love-
so,
oh.
you know, your kids can eat incredible things when they grow them themselves. you know.
Yes. And it's rewarding también because this is something that they help grow.
Yes.
And, it's...
And the science in it, like the soil actually cures depression.
You work the land.
Scientifically.
Yes. Yes.
The minerals in the soil
Yes.
will actually cure you. So I was able to find myself when my life, like I felt like the rug got
Pulled
pulled
from
from under
underneath
me.
you, yes.
It coincided with a divorce, and I mean, like really, when it rains, it pours. You know.
Yes, I know.
2009 saw me on my behind, and it was the best thing that could have happened to me.
Mm.
So now I'm growing food organically, biodynamically, using permaculture methods, and I'm very excited to be part of a collective of cooperatives called Stock Solid.
Oh, share with me.
Oh, it's so
share with everybody that,
exciting.
they're curious. They're wondering, what
Oh my God,
is
it's
that?
so exciting.
What does that entail? They want to know.
So Stock Solid is a collective. Imagine now an umbrella
Okay.
of cooperatives. So just a collection of groups of people. So an engineering collective, a collective of young MCs, Inborn Native Collective, Hella Deadass Entertainment.
Jazz. I just love Jazz.
I love jazz.
She's so beautiful.
Yes, the river. Energy is a collective we're doing based on the 4 elements, just healing circles and
Yes.
open mics and just reaching out to youth and one of the things that Stock Solid is doing is an eco village. And earlier, this weekend actually, we started at Grassroots headquarters. We started a what is to become a demonstration site of an eco village.
Okay.
So an eco village is basically a place where there is food production, there is low income housing, there is like self sustainability. Basically a model for self sustainability. And the thing that was the most beautiful thing, August 3rd, we had our like showcase event, and we had all of these beautiful workshops and presentations. The kids made seed balls. There was live music. We were blessed with entertainers from the Bay Area that came. Equipto, one of the MCs that came, Michael Marshall, he's the voice from, we all know the voice from I Got Five on It.
Okay.
You know that voice. Lovely man. And so it was just such a beautiful, positive experience. And to see people from all walks of life, of all different colors and creeds come together and just share visions of unity and just share, lift each other up, you know,
Yes.
instead of putting down.
Yes.
And just
It's a healing feeling when you come across something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
And was this at the Weber Point?
no, this was at Apsara.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Apsara.
missed it, or else I would have been there to
There
cover
will be
it.
more. There will be more. And so what we're practicing is cooperative economics. And so a part of the collective, there's a lot of just personal businesses, you know, and in cooperative businesses, like Ioana Products with Renee that has her products. My brand is Fireheart Botanicals.
Okay.
And so I make it's called the MJ Soothing Self. And so it's a botanical product that, from all of my experience with injuries, besides the car wreck, I also had open heart surgery
Oh my
in
goodness. girl.
2016. And this is
I can
my
see the
daughter
scar.
encourages me to show my scar. It's actually a pretty little shout out to my surgeon. This is a very pretty scar. Because it's like a badge of honor, you know. She says, "Mom, show it off because you're a warrior."
Guerrera.
Okay.
Eres guerrera.
Soy guerrera.
Yeah.
Y sí, because really, there's a reason why I'm still here. There is.
I say the same thing. There's always certain things that happen to us in our lives that we have to stop and think, oh, that could have been my life. Wait a minute. The Lord's not done with me. And I truly believe that too. I'm a rape victim as a child. And it's hard to talk about it, but I have to. Because I never would ever want that to ever happen to a child. And I know I was very overprotective with my girls because I have 3 girls. Never did I want anything like that to happen to them. And of course, so I did everything I could to be able to protect them, to provide for them, to do more for them than anybody could ever imagine. I just wanted to make sure that they had everything they need. But when I noticed that there was a pedophile following one of my girls, that threw me. That just made me lose it. And I'm thinking, no, we got to protect the girls and turn in these pedophiles that attack our children. And I know I'm still here for a reason. And the Lord's not done with me. He's not done with me. And I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with what I'm doing today. This is a love of mine, and I'm going to continue to do it because to help out individuals and give them la voz en la radio, powerful stuff.
Yeah. And you sharing your voice,
Yes.
but like you did now, you know, thank you for that.
That is
Because
hard. It's
it
hard, but
is.
at the same time, it is healing.
It is.
It's
and
healing.
there is so much healing that comes from simply being able to say it. And I
Yes.
know you've come a very long way to be able to say it. And I thank you. because there's so much healing to be done in that aspect, and I truly believe in this healing work that we're doing that there's going to be a lot of gains, that we're going to heal that hurt in our families, in our homes. And one of the things that I put down in the prayers in our Momoshli, the altar that we set at Taft this weekend on Sunday,
Yes.
was protection.
Yeah, let's talk about that too, because that was
Yes.
beautiful. It was a beautiful experience for me.
So, and I wanted to say thank you to the people that helped me to set that Momoshli, one of them being Juan out of Napa, and his Kalpuli Nanawatsin. He helped me to coordinate the directions with the colors that are coordinating to them. So the cardinal directions have their own energies,
Okay.
according to our ancestral teachings.
Right.
And so these are our teachings that have been passed down through oral communication
Yes.
from our maestros, right?
Right.
And my maestra, Angelberta Cobb, también saludos, Angelberta Cobb, Mama Cobb, I love you. Que in her words, que la bajaron del monte a tamborazos.
A tamborazos.
A tamborazos. And so estas enseñanzas son nuestra herencia. Y esas 4 direcciones que ponemos en un Momoshli tienen su propósito.
Sí.
El lado oeste, the east,
Oeste.
is the men's direction. There's a whole lot of healing to be done
Para el hombre.
para el hombre.
Qué bueno.
Nuestros hombres están heridos.
Sí. Muchos quebrados.
Muchos nunca han sanado porque nunca han sido permitidos sanar.
Sí.
So there's a lot of healing for our men.
Is that where the other men would tell the sons, don't cry, be the man. Don't show your emotions. Don't do this, don't do that. Pues que la fregada. He's human. He's got to be able to show his emotions. How can he not?
So
That's the part that I could not understand.
So the healing, that potential of healing there is very great. And there's a mending of the hoop happening there. The women's side is the west. And the east is represented by the color yellow.
Okay.
Brightness, because this is where the sun
You
rises.
You just had the yellow dot sun above you when you were saying that.
El
Wow.
sol donativo.
Yeah, it came up when you mentioned that. I'm like, wow, look at
And
that.
so it sets on the west.
Mm-hmm.
And the women, that sunset looks that glowing red, right? All those beautiful,
Beautiful.
Red colors.
Oh, love
And
sunsets. Yeah.
What I set down on the women's altar was an offering that was given to me by Marge Grow, who runs the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women's.
That's hard.
And so she's
Tantas mujeres.
sharing that, for awareness.
Yes.
Y esas mujeres indígenas que están perdidas, que han asesinado desde Alaska hasta Argentina, porque todas son iguales, son indígenas.
Mm-hmm.
So missing and murdered women from Alaska to Argentina, they're all indigenous. They're all the same. Let's not count them separated by borders.
Mm-hmm.
They're all in one. They're all encompassed together. Las muertas de Juarez, los femicidios, and all this lashback that women are getting for protesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are we angry?
They're protesting for a reason.
Are we
and
triggered?
They're acting for a reason.
Is misogyny,
A
murder,
lot of pain.
kidnapping, trafficking a reason to be upset? You think?
Goodness.
I think so.
Heck
Betty.
yeah. Heck
So,
yeah.
there's reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I said on the red side, on the women's side, on the west, and with lots of flowers, because we need that healing.
Yes.
But we need the consciousness of it. We can't just sweep it under the rug and not talk about it.
Mm-hmm. That's been done too long. It's time for change.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, in the other directions, the direction of the south is for the children.
Okay.
And so, in praying protection over our public spaces, I think it's very important to acknowledge the lives of the children.
Mm-hmm.
I get very emotional. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, it's something that touches your heart. And
It's very hard when it comes to children's lives lost
Mhm.
to needless gun violence for nothing more than the color of their skin, for something they had absolutely nothing to do with.
Exactly.
You know, I think we've come to a point in our society where if you're not talking
Mhm.
about how wrong it is, then you're part of the problem.
Yes. So you got to speak out. Got to speak out.
Even if it's to your own family members, man.
Now,
You got to call people out.
yes. And something did occur this Saturday. And they were calling people out. And what it was an organization called Gloves Up, Guns Down. Gloves Up, Guns Down. Gloves Up, Guns Down. And they, a lot of people did attend and a lot of people did participate. And it was peaceful. It was a car show / boxing match.
There's alternatives to guns, folks.
Yes.
Hey,
And
how about words?
they were duking it out, with gloves instead of killing each other. And that was the point that they
I'll
were
go
trying to make
toe-to-toe
right
on
there.
poetry.
Yes.
Let's go.
Exactly. Bring
it.
Pull out that paper and pen. Ándale. Dale con tus palabras.
Mira, desde Mexico.
Wow.
It's old. Can you tell?
Pero tiene mucha historia. I bet you tiene muchas historias.
Sí.
Open it up, and wherever page falls, I want you to read it. And put your finger in. Open it up and just put your finger in there. That'll be the Lord talking to us.
For real?
Yes.
'Cause I have
For real,
tabs.
girl.
I can cheat.
Don't cheat.
Okay.
Okay. Ahora púntalo.
Oh my God.
Y ya empieza a leer.
La vida de un ilegal no puede estar más mal. En mi casa se quema copal. Se comen tortilla y frijol. Con una canción, tambor y danza. Se me encanta el corazón. Le dan un pisotón. A mi raza me choca el ánimo como un avión.
Wow.
This is how I release.
Yes. And then yo voy a seguir con lo que dijiste ahí, los inmigrantes, porque sí hay fondos de apoyo legal, hay apoyo legal pro bono para ayudar a la gente. Ese es red de respuesta rápida. Llame a 559-206-0151. Ustedes tienen derecho y protección, pero tienen que actuar. No los dejen que los dominen. No abren la puerta. ¿Ok? Llamen a este número 559-206-0151. ¿Ok? No firmen nada, ni conteste ninguna pregunta. Pide la orden debajo de su puerta y asegúrese que está firmado por un juez. Usted tiene derechos. Y yo siempre estoy dando esta información para ayudarlos porque creo en ustedes, creo en lo humano, en la gente. Y aquí esta radio siempre va a ayudar. 559-206-0151. Apúntelo. 559-206-0151. Respuesta rápida cuando necesita ayuda. That was necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly believe the Lord did what he just did. And I thank you. I thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Todo lo que estás haciendo se necesita. Y por eso, si uno no puede ser la voz, nosotros podemos ser la voz para ustedes. Pero yo quiero oír de la gente. Yo quiero que usen su radio. Porque esta radio es de la comunidad, es para ustedes. Y nosotros tenemos el derecho. Por eso, no tengan miedo, pero párense juntos, unidos, ¿verdad? Porque así somos más fuertes.
Entre todos hacemos una fuerza que no pueden acabar. Nunca.
Y no quebren la familia. Esa es la parte que a mí más me duele el corazón.
Apóyense unos a otros.
Exactamente.
Hablen con sus vecinos, con sus parientes. Tengan un plan de apoyo.
Exactamente. Es muy importante.
Especialmente por los niños.
Exactamente, la familia.
Que no terminen en manos ajenas.
Especialmente de lo que está pasando con los niños encerrados como en jaulas, como animalitos. ¡Qué la fregada! Eso no está bien.
No.
Eso es muy mal. Y por eso yo les digo a todos ustedes, usen tu radio. No quédense callados. Tienen historia y yo la quiero. Pongan la historia aquí para que se oiga. Usen su radio, por eso estamos aquí. A mí no me quieren, pero háganme la pregunta, si me importa. A mí no me importa porque quiero ayudarlos a todos ustedes.
¿Quién no te va a querer?
Ay, muchos gabachos no me quieren hasta ahí, híjole.
Es que
no me importa.
No eres monedita de oro para caerle bien a todos, pero a mí me caes muy bien.
Ah, qué bonito, pero sí, eso sí, tengo muchos haters. Pero yo digo, bueno, mejor persínalos y, say a little prayer for them. Someday they'll wake up and realize that we're human. Everybody's human. We need to treat each other fair.
Yes.
With love.
And when you send that love out toward them, their hate can never touch you.
Yeah, and see, the thing
because
is,
if they're hating on you without even knowing you,
exactly,
there's something wrong with them.
Yes.
Not
and that's
you.
why I say, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you because you need to be prayed over. And I have to stop and think, maybe nobody's ever prayed over them.
Yeah.
And
Because
it
it's
is
not
possible.
about us. Whatever they're feeling, it's not about us. It's about them.
Mm-hmm.
So how much could they be hurting that they have to take lives?
Yeah, go as far as acting in a
And how
wrongful
broken
way.
is our system that there is no care for the people that are hurting that bad. How broken is the society that there's that many people that are that far gone? So there's a lot of things not being addressed. A lot. But most definitely, we can hold our heads high and proud of who we are as a people.
Exactly. I agree. Muy bien
Guerreras,
dicho. Muy bien
mexicas.
dicho. Somos guerreros y siempre vamos a ser. Eso es algo que yo siempre he tenido desde chica. Y
Porque
por mi
nos han
padre,
enseñado.
Chava Salvador Ramírez, le doy todo, porque él es el que me enseñó todos sus modos. No le dicen la leyenda por cualquier cosa, le dicen la leyenda porque es la leyenda. Ayudó tanta gente de México, ayudó tantas familias. Y eso es algo que yo lo tengo en el corazón. Y como le dije a Luis, que mi padre empezó algo tan bonito, y eso es ayudar. Y a mí me enseñó. Y yo digo diario, lo hago por mi padre, lo hago porque eso es algo que debería de hacer. Eso es justo. Y siento muy agradecida de tener un hombre como mi padre en mi vida. Lo perdí en 96, pero todo lo que hizo en esta área era mucho respeto y amor a la gente. Y eso me encantaba de él. Y por eso yo sigo. Hasta mi madre me dice, ¿saliste mucho a tu padre? Pues sí. Pues él era mi padre, mam.
Sí, pues, cuando
En todos
tiene uno
modos.
el ejemplo, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Y luego ahora estás poniendo el ejemplo tú. Y eso es muy bonito porque el evento que pusiste el domingo pasado fue algo muy espectacular.
¿Le gustó?
Ay, muchísimo.
¿Le tentó el corazoncito?
Sí, me
Qué bueno.
encantó.
Eso es lo que quiero que haga, porque quiero que la gente nunca se les olvide la cultura, la tradición. Eso es tan importante.
La música,
La
el
música
ambiente,
movida.
las ramplas. Ay,
Qué
los
bonito, ¿verdad?
carros. Los, espérame, a ver que no me equivoque. Los low rods.
Low rods.
Yes. Oh my
Vintage.
God, I love it.
Vintage. I
Los
was
que
told.
hacen así ruido así. Oh, I love it. Todo eso
I do
alegra
too.
la
They're
vida.
riveting.
The salt of the earth, you know.
Yes.
Y sin sabor, sin alegría, todo eso no tiene sentido la vida.
You're right.
Y por eso tanta gente nos envidia. Y creo que es lo que es. A lo mejor
Envidia.
ellos están malitos de la envidia y necesitan una limpia. Pero es porque tenemos tanta riqueza en nuestra cultura que pues no, a veces no cabe en un solo evento, ¿verdad? y pues la verdad estuvo muy bonito ese día.
Ay,
Yo me
qué
divertí
bien.
mucho.
Qué bien, porque yo pongo todo mi corazón en este evento y lo hago para la gente. No lo hago para mí, ya ni siquiera me pagan. Yo lo hago porque es todo voluntario y es algo que viene del corazón. Y al mismo tiempo quiero ayudar a crecer esta radio para la gente, para ustedes que están escuchando ahorita. Quiero que usen su radio. Este es muy diferente de los radios de comercial, ¿verdad? Porque ahí es donde cobran como no vas a creer. Uno no puede ni siquiera anunciar algo si no les van a cobrar $1,000. No, no se puede. Con esta radio sí se puede. Se puede promover sus eventos, sus negocios nuevos, ¿verdad? Su producto. Puede hasta cualquier cosa, hasta darle felicidades a tus seres queridos por la radio, con sus dedications, ¿verdad?
Sí. Una de las cosas que no quiero que se me olvide es que todavía no termino con los 4 direcciones.
Ok, por
Me
favor,
falta
sigue.
la dirección al
Sigue,
norte,
sigue.
que es de los de la, bueno, se dice, por ejemplo, la tercera edad, o our elders.
Our elders, seniors.
Our elders, or our ancestors.
Oh,
también.
okay.
Our ancestors
Okay.
to the north. Y así que acordarnos siempre, como usted acaba de hacer, de su papá, ¿verdad?
Sí.
De nuestros ejemplos, de nuestros ancestros y de las maneras que ellos hacían las cosas, porque era mucho más sano, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Y creo que con la tecnología hemos retirado un poquito, bueno, no un poquito, bastante
Sí.
del ritmo de vida que es sano. Entonces esta generación que expresó un poquito like, I don't know, things are getting a little too out of balance. So the elders are examples of how to stay connected.
Connected. You said the word
that
connected. Yep.
Better pace and connection and balance of life. And so if we're going too fast to connect with our elders, then we need to take a break and check on them. We need to sit at their feet and talk to them and always acknowledge them and give them their honorable place.
Right.
Right? And lower our voices and turn our devices off.
And pay more attention to them.
Attention to them.
Speak to them. Use your voice. Usen la voz.
And use your
Very
ears.
true. Y las orejas. Escuchen.
A YouTube video at the
Escuchen.
same time as grandma talking?
No.
Not going to work.
I tell my baby, you know what? Put away your phone because, mothers, we're old school. You need to be completely connected to her and you need to let her feel that. And she does. I'm glad because our younger generation just they love the electronics. Oh my goodness, I gotta have the electronics. I'm like,
But when
okay.
your grandma is not on a YouTube video, you're not going to be able to watch it over and over.
Exactly. So quality time with Grandma. Quality time. Well, she's still with us today. And this is something that I do, and I sit down with her and we talk. We talk about way back. Sometimes she'll tell me about her dreams, and she will relive an experience and will cry almost as if she's at that particular time experiencing it that day, that year. And it's amazing. It's amazing to hear her and share her stories. And I'm just like, wow. I'm thinking my sisters are really missing this. But then I thought, no, they're not, because she's conveying it to me and I can pass it down.
Yes.
And I could share it with them. So I try to let them know. And, they come around as often as they can and pick up Mother and take her to dinner or take her out. But yes, you're right. Because when my father left us, I had so many questions still that were not answered.
It's
were
always
not
too
answered.
soon.
Yeah.
It's always too soon.
You never expect anything, and when it happens, it happens. It hits you. Wow. Didn't even get to say goodbye, It's
We
like,
lose people at, many times unexpectedly. So another thing that we need to be very conscious of is to always express what we feel.
yes.
It's hard to always, especially because the society is telling us that it's not okay to be emotional, because that it's not okay to be open and
No.
honest.
It is okay.
Open up, tell people that you love them when you get a chance.
Show your love
Always.
more often.
Because there really is nothing wrong with that. And I think that we're in a society where it's acceptable to show the opposite. And I don't think that that's okay.
No, it isn't.
A very good friend of mine lives down the street from here.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a sign at her door that says resist hate. And her door was vandalized.
Wow.
So we need to resist hate by loving more.
Exactly.
Every chance we get. And that's just
And it could be a simple gesture. It could be just a smile.
a smile.
It could be a touch or pat on the arm.
A good morning.
A good morning, exactly. Or even your eyes. Your eyes can talk.
How about making eye contact with someone who's homeless that you pass by instead of avoiding them?
Instead of avoiding them, I turn around, I give them whatever change I have, because I'm asked to give. Because I volunteer, I don't have much to give. But what I do have, I'll check in my purse and I'll come back and I'll give it.
But you have
And
humanity.
And the last time it was just last week, un negrito, un afroamericano, sentadito al lado de un negocio de mexicanos. Muchos mexicanos entrando, pasando, ninguno le daba el tiempo. Y miré, I noticed that. Entraban, salían. Y él, ahí sentadito, ni siquiera podía hablar. Pero cuando yo le pasé, puso su mano para arriba. Y pensé, ahorita no puedo, pero dame tiempo. Le dije, dame tiempo. Y corrí y hice lo que tenía que hacer. Regresé, agarré mi bolsa, todo el cambio que tenía, y creo que tenía como $2 y algo de centavos de cambio. Abajo de mi bolsa, lo agarré. Y ahí voy con el señor. Y le dije, gracias por esperar. Le dije que iba a volver y sí volví.
Muchas
He
veces.
blessed me.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a beautiful feeling. Because I've been there. Been there, done that. And when you're able to do that for somebody else, it's healing.
Very.
And it makes you feel like you're making a difference in somebody else's life.
Even just being treated like a human.
Exactly. And that's something that I kept observing. So many people passed and passed. They wouldn't give them the time of day.
Yeah. I did, I worked for about 6 months as a social services ambassador of downtown Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my job to reach out to the homeless
Okay.
and in my training as a social worker, refer them to services.
Mm-hmm.
And so I became friends with many homeless people
Good.
downtown
Good.
because I was really interacting with them
Mhm.
and referring them to services.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality of what was really being asked of me was to get them to go anywhere else.
Mm.
And there really
Send them away.
isn't anywhere for them to go.
Yes. That's why I think those little houses, I keep thinking, those
Oh,
little houses would be
tiny
tiny little houses,
houses.
such a blessing. You know, that's happening a lot for veterans in some different states, and it's working for them. And I'm thinking, why wouldn't not work it here?
It
would
would.
work beautifully here in
And
Stockton.
so that is part of the Echo Village
Ah,
vision.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you
And
said
we
that.
are working every day, little by little, towards that vision.
Wow.
And anyone who
Hmm.
wants to be a part of it
Mhm.
can join in.
Okay, put out your contact information because they're probably getting ready to write it down. How can they contact you? How can they look for you so that way they can also be part of it?
They can look up Stock Solid
There you go. Stock Solid.
at Instagram or at Stock Solid
Mm-hmm.
and on Facebook
Okay.
and follow us, become our friends, send messages, let us know what you're interested in. There's also 2 other projects besides the Echo Village. I'm on that committee, so that's where
Okay.
that's where my primary focus is. But
Okay.
we also have Cooperative Business Committee,
Mm-hmm.
which helps with the development of all of these businesses that I mentioned,
Mhm.
including my own, the Fireheart Botanicals.
Uh-huh.
And the other project is People's History.
Okay.
So, People's History is actually, I really would love to hear more about your father's history
Oh my goodness.
as part of that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to sit down because
Yes.
tiene historia. But
Yes.
definitely, this has been a blessing. Thank you so much. Put out your contact information one more time. Of course,
can reach
I would
me.
love to have you back again. Yes,
Yes.
but go ahead.
You could reach me through Stock Solid. Yeah, Stock
Is-
Solid at Instagram or at Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Such a blessing to have you here. Thank you so
you.
much. I knew this was going to be an awesome interview.
Oh,
I
thank
felt
you.
it in my heart.
And I just want to plug my product really quick.
Yes, go right ahead.
So this is something I made for myself.
Okay.
And this is what I'm basing my business on, but I'm making more products. This is MJ Soothing Salve.
Okay.
And I
How do
made
you use it?
this.
And like
It is a topical herbal product.
Okay.
And so I have various injuries that are, spinal injuries and some nerve injuries. And so I have muscle spasms and other
Okay.
muscle injuries. So this is made from 4 herbs and all natural products. And it really helps. It reduces inflammation. It helps with pain. It reduces bruising. It is a reason why you could barely see my scar. And please smell it so you could see.
I have a little bit arthritis in the hands,
Oh,
and right now I'm
I have
experiencing
carpal
pain.
tunnel here,
Hmm.
and I have tendonitis here.
Oh my goodness.
And so I use this every day.
Okay.
I'm my own best customer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you put this together yourself.
I did. I
This
have been
sounds
developing
super.
this over the last 8 years.
Wonderful.
And
Wonderful.
I've gotten the formula down the way it's quality. I use
I even like the scent.
beeswax,
Beeswax.
shea butter. I use quality oils.
Yes.
I use it on my body every day, so I definitely do not skimp. So
Okay.
and I've gotten really good feedback on it. So if you're interested, that's Fireheart Botanicals. at
Fireheart.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Facebook too.
Oh, I am definitely interested. So thank you so much for giving that information. And anybody else that is interested, please look her up. Okay. I will also have her information here at the radio station, 209-467-4455. You could always call me right here at the Voice of San Joaquin, tvosj.org. Or you could also find us on the voiceofstockton.org as well. We used to be KXVS. We are now TVOSJ, which means the Voice of San Joaquin. What a pleasure. What a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Del corazón. Gracias. All right. So you heard it right here on Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. I will see you tomorrow. Take care and God bless.